You know, there's some people out there, for some reason, seems like they just like to watch the world burn. Hmm. Thank you for joining me today on Mr. Dyer's Musings. I'm Mr. Dyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at something you probably find maybe in your grandpa's tackle box or camping gear, maybe your father's camping gear. You can still get these today. They don't make them like they used to, though. We're going to take a look at Marbles waterproof match case, and we're going to talk about its history and how it kind of revolutionized camping as we now know it. So, you know, having something to hold your matches in, that's not a new idea, you know. If you're new to my channel, we take a look at artifacts like this and we discuss its history, and we talk about how they're used, and we try to practice them getting used. And you know, this match case may seem something so simple, but it's actually a pretty big leap from this match case. And they do the same thing, right? They hold matches, make sure they don't get broken and smashed, and keeps them safe. So if you need to light that cigar or pipe or campfire, you know, you got your matches, right? So why was Marbles' creation so spectacular? Why did this hang on for so long that you could even get mock-ups, reproductions, not as good, at your local Walmart today? Okay, so this is a really old match case. It could be from the 19th century. You know, the style from 19th century into the 1930s and 40s really didn't change much as far as these B.S.A match cases. They're all pretty much the same. They have a flip top, and they usually have some type of striker, usually on the bottom, for those strike anywhere matches. Now, you can't use those kind of matches today. They don't sell them. But Mr. Marbles, in 1898, he was an outdoorsman. He liked to hunt. And he found out that he could take two shotgun shells and put them inside of each other. You know, they were pretty much the exact same size. And you would have a match case. And the earliest Marbles match case that you can find, which are highly collectible and pretty rare, still looked like a shotgun shell on the bottom and the top. So he came up with that idea, but you know, that just wasn't enough. Well, how are we going to make sure that it's waterproof? He came up with the idea of taking the two cylinders, cutting them out, putting a hinge on it, and having a screw bottom and a rubber gasket on top. Now, this one that's in my hand, it's got a little wire bail. They're the same type that you can find at your local Walmart. This one is not. This one's pretty old. This is not one of those mock-ups. You can tell basically by the inside of how it's made and the stamping. But nonetheless, and you have your matches, and I always keep a striker in it for our modern day matches. But the old match cases, this one is gnarled. It's machined. So you should be able to take a match and just strike right off the side here, and you're good to go. Now, he patented this match safe in 1900. 1900. And it even says Marbles, Gladstone, Michigan, USA, patent in 1900. And all the old Marbles match cases, including this one does not have the bail on it, all of them were made out of brass, and they're nickel plated. This one, some of the brass is coming off. This one doesn't have the bail, and this one has a black rubber gasket, whereas this one has a red rubber gasket. But this was a big idea to all the outdoorsmen that's out there, because having matches is pretty important to start your fire, to cook with, light your pipe, you know, stay warm. It could save your life. So this followed Teddy Roosevelt. It followed explorers up to the North Pole. They were sold like on counter, kind of like how candy's sold today in your hardware stores, and they were affordable. option, so that's why they were so popular and so common. So that's the marbles match case. I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about it. There are several different designs. Some of them have the ridges on the sides. Most of them have just the knurled surface like these do. Some of them, the original ones, had a screw to keep the gasket on top. These ones do not. They crimped them at the top. So like this one's got a beveled edge and this one's a smooth edge, but they crimped it so that you can put the gasket right on top and it stays in its place for that rubber. But it's really ingenious that you can unscrew it like so and bring it down, pop out your matches, and you're good to go. So if this isn't in your historical camping kit, then I would suggest you get them. Again, you can find some mock-ups on at Walmart. Marbles still exist. These are made in China or Japan right now. So you can still get them from Marbles, and it has the stamping and everything. If you like this video, if it was interesting to you, please click like, please share it with others. If you like artifacts, check out all my other videos. We've got more that's coming up every week. Now the summer's out for me, I'm going to have a lot more time to keep up with this. So stay tuned. Have a wonderful week. Give a kiss and hug to your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care.